Hello, boys and girls. Teacher Redea here once again, and welcome everyone to our third video. Today's topic is about electricity, and for our references, textbook page 103 until 111 and worksheet page 20. Let us start this with our revision from the previous video. So we talk about light. So we're done with chapter 5, all about light. So light can be natural. So these are examples of natural light. And light can be man-made. These are examples of man-made light. We also talk about the uses of light last time. At the same time, we talk about shadows. That shadows follow the shapes of objects that form them. That shadows are areas of darkness. We also talk about night and day last time, and we also discuss why the shadow change the whole day. So I do hope everything was clear so that we can now proceed to our new lesson about electricity. What is electricity? Both living things and non-living things need energy to move and to work properly. I want you to look at this one. Living things get energy from the food, just like us humans. Why we have to eat? Because we need energy from the food that we eat so that we can move and we can do our work. At the same time, non-living things also needs energy, not from the food but from the fuel. Just like the petrol and the diesel. So they powered the cars and other vehicles so that it can move. Okay, I want you to observe carefully the machines that I'll be showing to you. So this is a fridge. This is what? An alarm clock. And this is what? Okay, that is a computer. What is electricity? So this time, I want you to look around your house. Which things are powered by electricity? So electricity is a form of energy that makes many machines and electrical tools work. So for the fridge to make the drinks cold, for the computer to work, for the alarm clock that wakes us up in the morning, all of this needs energy. And the energy that this machine needs comes from what we call electricity. So electricity is a form of energy that make many machines and electrical tools work. What can electricity do? So this time, I want you to look around your house and list down all the things that powered by electricity. So it enables machines to do many things like this. Okay, electricity can light up a light bulb. Electricity can also heat things up, just like when we are doing our breakfast. If those who want to eat toast, so we use a toaster, it will heat the bread and it will make a good toast. So all of this were possible because of what we call electricity. So electricity is a form of energy, hence it is able to do work. It can help power appliances to act as a heat source, just like the toaster that I told you, the iron, and the kettle. It also provides lighting, just like the light bulb, the computer, the lamp, and aside from that, it also generates sounds, just like the television, the radio, and put machines into motion. So those are the things that electricity can do. So electricity, aside from that, electricity can also power motors. So what are motors, by the way? So an electrical motor is a device that changes electrical energy into mechanical energy or motion. So it works based on the interaction of the magnetic fields of magnets and the current carrying conductors. So as a result, it produces the force that turns motor. So motors are found in many appliances that have parts which turns. So if the appliances have parts that turns, so that is an example of an electric motor device, just like this one. Okay, this, the vacuum, the washing machine, and we have here the blender. So these are just examples of electric motors, but there's still a lot. You can even find it in your home. But the next question is, where do we get electricity? I want you to look at this one. So this is what we call a power station. So some power stations burn fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas. So the heat produced is used to change water in steam and high temperature. And then what will happen to this? So electricity is produced in a power station. So this is where the electricity is produced. How it reaches our home? So this one will know what? It will travel through the power lines. So these are the power lines. And from the power lines, it will what? It will now flow to the socket at our house. This is what we call the wall socket, or this is the mains electricity. What is mains electricity? Mains electricity flows from the socket into a machine to make it work. So this is what we call mains electricity. So that is the electricity that flows from the socket into the machine to make it work. So now, this mains electricity will be used now by our appliances. So this is how we get electricity. So first one, from the mains electricity. There is also another way wherein we can get electricity. What are these? These are what? Okay, so these are different types of batteries. Electricity can also come from batteries. So these are different types of batteries. Chemicals inside the batteries slowly change to make electricity. So this one carries electricity. The chemicals inside the batteries changes into electrical energy, in where it can what? Use to make the flashlight or the torch work. Also for some cameras, so this one, it uses battery, and mostly from the toys. So these gadgets and many toys get their electricity from the batteries. Okay, now let's try this one. So I want you to open your textbook to page 111, and I will do this with you. If there is a power failure, meaning to say the mains electricity is cut off, which things will not work? Circle them. Okay, let's check if your answers are right. Of course, this one, because this is powered by mains electricity. The rice cooker. This one, the television, and the lampshade. Because the rest, this one, they are being powered by what? Battery. Okay, very good. So before we end, a simple reminders for you. Remember this. So what is electricity again? Electricity is a form of energy that makes many machines and electrical tools work. What can electricity do? Electricity can make many machines and electrical tools work. And then, where do we get energy? Electricity, I mean. So we discussed two. The mains electricity, which comes from the power station. So different power stations, we are going to discuss this in the next lesson. And of course, we can get electricity also from the batteries. Okay, that's all for now, boys and girls. So thank you for listening. Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye-bye.